Hey everybody, this is Riker Rider, and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Dragoon. Last time we had reached the lost city Zenebatos. But we have no clue how to get to the Signet Sphere, because the city is under martial law. Well, the way this place works is the laws kind of act like commodities. Just any old guy can go up and have new laws written or revised, and that is the key to getting into the Signet Sphere area. You see those floating green and black crystals? These all show different laws that are in effect in Zenebatos. You'll need to remember the article name of the law that you want changed. And then you'll have to go through a process of getting a new law, like basically getting authorization to change the law, then getting the changed law made, and then getting the changed law enforced. Some of these laws start on, and some of them start off. I'm actually going to put a full list of them in the video description. Now, this is the last shop. I believe this is the last shop in the game. Not counting a specific semi-hidden one that I'll get to a little bit later. You can buy some ultimate gear, like you can get the Great Axe for Kongal here, which is his second best weapon. We'll be getting his ultimate weapon later. But these are basically the best pieces of equipment that money can buy. You can get darts, roses, owls, and Maru's Dragoon armor here. The Dragoon armor for the other characters you'll have to find later. Each Dragoon armor can be equipped by one character, and it nullifies damage of their element. So I want to get one of each eventually, but I'm a bit short on cash right now. So I think I'm going to go ahead and get rid of some of the stuff that I have in duplicate here, for now. At least the stuff that's on the more expensive side, like I'll get rid of 2 Beast Fangs that I don't need. And I wasn't kidding when I said that even towards the end of the game you wouldn't have more than just a little bit over half of your armor filled up. So some of this more expensive stuff I have duplicates of. I want to sell. What else do I have duplicates of that's expensive? I don't need that many sparkle dresses, that's for sure. And then I should be able to get rid of some of my excess accessories. I got some of them around here. What do I have? Yeah, one of these War God Callings I can definitely get rid of. And then I think I'll just, for now, I'll pass on getting Rose's Dragoon armor, and I will pick it up after I get back from a certain task a little bit later in the game. So we'll get Dart's Dragoon armor, Al's Dragoon armor, and Maru's, because those are the characters that I'm going to be using most around here. What does the item shop have? I think, for the most part, they just have the standard amenities. Yeah, they just have the standard amenities. But I think there's some stuff I want to clean out of my inventory first. Like this Sun Rhapsody, because Moon Serenade is just better, and I don't even think I really need this many Moon Serenades. What do I not need? You know, I think that's enough. How many items are there in here that I need to make room for? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I have just enough space to get all the items. Now let's go ahead and start on the law changing procedure. The first place we need to go is the Legislation Center. Getting the law changed is a 3-step process, and each step in the process involves taking a series of teleporters and avoiding all of these guys. It's pretty annoying. Especially the last one, because the last guy in each area doesn't start chasing you until after you step in the field of patrol. And they can outrun you, albeit barely so. Now, what law do I want to get changed? Well, first of all, I have to wait in line. Because you'll get ignored if you don't wait in line and try to go up to the center. There is a certain law that you can change that with, but I just don't find it's worth going through the procedure. The first law we want to change is actually not the one that opens up the Signet Sphere. The law we want to change first is the law that prevents us from being sent to jail. If you get sent to jail by being captured by one of the guards, you'll figure out that what the number of the article you need to revise is to prevent from being sent to jail, and the number in question is 659. So now we get a law production license that needs to be taken to the law factory so that we can actually get the law itself written. Now there are actually a couple of items in the jail, so when you leave the Legislation Center, you'll actually want to get caught one time and get arrested on purpose, because there's no other way to get into the jail besides getting arrested. And I think there are a couple treasure chests in here. Of course there's no way to get out of here. That's why it's a jail. Yeah, I guess we did forget so. Oh, hello, Kongal. Simple. I guess Kongal would be too heavy to teleport, because if the Winkley's magic is weakening this much, then they wouldn't have enough energy left to teleport him. If you talk to that Lapto, he'll tell you the code that you need to get into, to do exactly what I'm doing. You'll be able to find all of these in their respective areas. Now, the next place we need to go is the Law Factory. All the areas leading up to the different legislative departments are very similar. And see all these treasure chests? Some of these are very difficult, if not downright impossible to access without turning off without turning off the guards that send you to jail. So that's why I'm changing the law as such. Getting into this last one's tricky. Because you actually have to lure him all the way into the corner to get back here in time, thank you. That's probably the hardest guard to dodge. Thankfully, you don't have to wait in line here. So the Lapto here gives you a law launching license that you need to take to the law launcher. This time around, though, I don't want to get caught because given the locations of the teleporters and such, I think it's just faster to try to get out the way you came and just go to the law launcher that way. I'm probably going to get into a battle in between then, though, because the path to the law launcher is pretty long. We want to go to the law launcher. Law launcher. Sorry, had to. And the sad thing is, they could be construed to look like ghetto rockets, because they're basically in the shape of like heavy projectile weapons. That was close. Now, if he'll just get back down here, I can run over to that teleporter. Can't not get over here from this side. Yeah, these guys are pretty easy to dodge for the most part. Lure this guy down here. Plenty of time to spare. The wall launcher one's the shortest one, too. Here it is. And once you submit the law launching license, the new law will be enforced immediately. So once you launch this law, you won't be able to be sent to jail anymore, which is going to make manipulating the law the way you want it to just so much easier. So now what I'm going to do is I am going to enable well, first thing I'm going to do is get all these items here in this area. The rest of the items around here, since we're not going to be going back to those areas on screen, is I'm just going to provide a list of the items that are that you get from here in the video description. You can get some pretty amazing stuff here, including a rainbow dress. Well, that's everything I wanted to do regarding showing you how to get the laws changed the way you want to. So I am going to provide a list of all the laws in the video description, and I am going to change law number 703 to gain passage to the Signet Sphere, and I'm going to change law number 666 to turn off all random encounters in Zenebatos. And I am going to do that. Yeah, I'm just going to do that on my own time.